Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Z. I'm from South Africa and I live here in China. If you're new here, thank you so much for clicking on this video. Please subscribe so that you can become part of this family. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for stopping back by. So on today's video, I'll be sharing with you what I wish I knew before coming here in China. These are the things I discovered in the past few months that I've been here, and I just wanted to share them with you. Though it wouldn't have changed my mind about coming here, but it would just have been nice to know. Okay, so let's get into it. The first thing is the long walks. Listen to me, you are going to walk, okay? On the first day, I had to do my medicals and get registered with the police station. Listen to me, sis. I walked on that day, okay? I walked so much that my feet were swollen and sore. And my colleague who I was with just kept on telling me, oh, it's just around the corner. Another thing she kept saying was, oh, it's just about 5 minutes walk, when we had already been walking for like 10 minutes. I don't know how she was measuring the 5 minutes, but we walked for a good 20 minutes. And I was counting this because we had already been walking for long and it was just, I was tired. A quick tip, just make sure that you bring yourself a good, comfortable sneakers because you're going to need that and it's going to be very helpful to you for the walks. Which leads us to the second point. You must learn how to ride a bike, or you must know how to ride a bike. I personally don't know how to ride a bike. Life could get better, but I'm lazy to learn. Anyways, should I have known how to ride a bike, we could have taken bikes. But because I didn't know how to ride a bike, she had to walk with me. So you see, I was inconveniencing her. Anyways, if you know how to ride a bike, things are going to be easy for you. So like China has a good transportation system. However, people still use bikes for things like going to work, going to a shopping mall. Just as a general transportation, they still use that. So knowing how to ride a bike will actually make your life easier. Number 3 is the cold weather. Obviously, I did my own little research. I knew that the city I was going to is very cold, but the honest truth is I've never seen a minus something degrees ever. If you're from South Africa, KZN, even in winter it's like 10 degrees and we'll be like, oh my god, it's so cold. Have you seen a minus degree? Listen, I am struggling. Even now I'm still struggling. No matter how much I try to dress for it, like put on layers and layers of clothes, I'm still cold. It's ridiculous. A quick tip, just make sure that you do your research on whether you're coming in winter or summer and just bring enough clothes for that season. You'll get more clothes for the following season as time goes by. It's very easy to get clothes here in China. They are cheap. And number 4 is to make sure that you have a good phone. What is a good phone? I also don't know what's a good phone. But just make sure that your phone can take a 4G SIM card. I was using a Samsung phone and it could only take a 3G SIM card. So I wasn't able to get a SIM card for my phone I wasn't able to get a SIM card for my phone, period. 2 months later, I got a new phone that I could get a SIM card for, and yeah. So basically, a phone is everything in China. You use your phone to pay for everything you buy and anything you buy. Basically, without a SIM card, a Chinese number, you can't open a bank account, meaning that you're going to be paid in cash. Now, you can't buy online on cash. With the Chinese SIM card, you can't have the following. You can't open your bank account. You can't have Alipay, which you use to do your online purchases for food, groceries, and even takeaways. Uber. A whole lot of stuff here in China, you use your phone for it. So you are basically left out if you don't have a Chinese SIM card. Just check if your phone takes a 4G SIM card before coming here. If it doesn't, and if there's a way for you to get a phone that takes a 4G SIM card, do that. Number 5, you will always feel left out. So I don't know if this is the same across all Chinese people or schools. In my school, I always feel left out. Your colleagues are going to assume that you know things. Your colleagues are going to assume that you know there's a party coming up. You know there's like holidays coming up. You know tomorrow you're not supposed to come to school. They don't tell you, but they just have this thing of assuming that you know. So what I do is I just ask. I ask away. If I see them discussing something that looks very serious, I'll ask them, what are you guys talking about? What's going on? And then they will tell me. Or if they say something on a group chat and I translate it and I find out, oh, okay, there's a party, oh, there's a holiday, oh, there's an event happening, then I'll ask them about it. Hey, what's going on? What's going to be happening on this day? And then they'll explain it to me. This other time we were going to have a Halloween party. I didn't know about it until I actually saw something on the group chat, translated it. Oh, okay, there's a party coming up. And then I asked the other one, hey, what's going on this day? Oh, we're having a Halloween party. Did you not know? I'm like, did you tell me? So just make sure that you ask. If you see them discussing things, just ask them. If you see some text that you don't understand on your group chat, because usually you have like a group chat, translate it and you're like, what's this? Ask them right away. They will gladly explain it to you. They just assuming that you know. That's it. Number 6 is the language barrier. We all know that when you come into a different country, people speak the language of that country. So we all know that when you are leaving South Africa and coming to China, obviously people in China will speak Chinese. That's just basic. Okay. But now there's this thing of, oh yeah, in big cities more people can actually speak English than in small cities. I'm not too sure about that, because this city I'm in, it's not a small city, but it's not a big city either. So it's like somewhere in between small and big. But the number of people who can speak English that I've come across, your average people that you meet every day, they cannot speak English. You'll come across a bus driver who speaks purely Chinese, and then you'll use like your translating app to say where you're jumping off or whatever. Taxi drivers, they speak Chinese. Shop assistants, they speak Chinese. Your colleagues, even most of them, they can't speak English. And even if they do like understand English, can speak English, they just feel some type of way about speaking English. Just stingy. It's like it's a little bit intimidating. I don't know, actually. I don't know why, but they'll just speak Chinese. You would be sitting with 2 Chinese teachers who are fluent in English, and then yourself, but they'll speak Chinese. And I asked them, why are you speaking Chinese knowing that I don't understand Chinese and you guys, both of you can speak English? They'll be like, be prepared to not understand people because you cannot speak Chinese. If you can learn the language, try and learn the language. Knowing the language will help you, okay? It will improve your daily life. Getting around will be much more easier. A quick tip, just make sure that you download the Google Translate app. You can just use that to translate anything. You can just type in what you want to say and have them read it and just help you with whatever you need to buy. Number 7 and the last one. There are no queues in China, okay? There are no queues. There is no first come, first serve. I'm not sure if this is the same across the whole of China, but where I live, places that I've been that are outside of the city that I live, like Shanghai, I've been to Shanghai once. It's almost always about who can push and shove to get to the front first and just be served first. There is no queue, there is no waiting around. Like this other time I was doing my groceries shopping and I had to wait for the guy. So I was waiting for this guy to come and weigh my mazambane. Oh guy was a China, uyafika. Ngisamile ngilinde ukuthi afike lo muntu ozongikalela. Oh guy uyafika uvesana nje uyangingenela. I'm the only one on the queue, uyangingenela kodwa. I was like, this is interesting. Like, ujaheni, ujaheni. So just be ready. Bazongenela. It's not personal. It's not about you. It has nothing to do with you. It's just what they know and what they are used to. Those are the quick 7 things that I wish I knew before coming here. And yeah. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you liked it. I hope you did. And subscribe if you're not subscribed. And I will see you on the next video. Bye.